Well, good evening, everybody. My name is Joanne Sherer, Parkin, and I want to welcome all of you to the Thursday night webinar with Lifevantage. And first of all, I want to tell you a little bit about myself. I'm going to be your presenter tonight. I am a registered dietitian. I'm a master's level nutritionist, and I'm also an Elite Pro 7 Lifevantage distributor. And so I've just had this wonderful career in nutrition and dietetics over the past about 45 years. And it's really been a very rewarding career. And I've had such terrific, great experiences and just so many varied jobs, everything from nursing home consulting to food nutrition management to clinical nutrition. So it's just really been a fabulous, great career. And I really, really did love what I was doing with my career. But in 2009, I had a very, I want to say, tragedy in my life, and that is my husband of 32 years passed away from brain cancer. And I remember when he passed away, the thought came to my mind that, we needed more powerful tools in the nutrition tool chest to help people with combating this incredible environmental oxidative stress that we're subject to every day. And so it was in 2011 when a cardiologist stopped by my office and invited me to a Lifevantage presentation. At the time, I was working as a head dietitian at a cardiovascular hospital in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. And so when I went to that presentation, I saw the research and was introduced to our flagship product called Protandim Nrf2. And I was immediately on board with as far as sharing this with others because I saw this as a nutrition breakthrough. I knew that there was nothing out there that could lower oxidative stress by 40% in 30 days. I knew that diet played a huge role, but I knew that when it came to taking any kind of a pill or supplement, there really wasn't anything out there. And I thought, maybe this is that missing link. Maybe that's that one tool that we're missing that I could really take to people and really help them with their health. And so I got started. I wasn't intending on really building a business with this. I was just excited about getting out and sharing about what I had heard and about the health benefits. But as I got out and I started sharing this, I started earning income from Lifevantage, which is really fantastic. Was because when my husband passed away, I was short a couple $1,000s a month in my retirement account, and I really did need some extra retirement income. And so I was really blessed with Lifevantage because within 2 years, I was able to replace my salary at my hospital job. And I've been full-time now with Lifevantage. And I've been doing this now since 2012 full-time. And now I have a wonderful new husband, Jim Parkin, and we are having a blast. We travel the world and we live part-time in Sioux Falls, South Dakota and part-time in Arizona. And you can guess which season we're spending where, right? Okay. Well, with that, I'd like to get started. I'm going to start with this slide, and that is talking about the new gig economy, because Lifevantage is a part of this new gig economy. And according to Forbes magazine, the gig economy is not just a buzzword, it's an accurate description of the modern market. It refers to an economy consisting of independent contractors and short-time workers driven by the internet and by apps like Uber and Airbnb. Intuit estimates that by the year 2020, the number of gig workers will grow to 43%. So, as we said, this is not just a buzzword, it is a definite market trend. Lifevantage is at the forefront of nutrigenomics. And so what is nutrigenomics? Nutrigenomics is the science of how nutrients and natural compounds affect and modify genes. Now, you've probably heard the saying before, is that the genes that you inherited are the loaded gun, but your lifestyle is pulling the trigger. With Lifevantage, the natural products and the nutrients that are in our products are able to turn off the bad genes and are able to turn on the good genes. Could you please mute your line if you're joining the webinar, please? Thank you. Nutrigenomics is changing everything, and this is according to Fox News. We once thought we were powerless, this is now an area over which we have some control. And like the Today Show said, it's just not a fad. It's a huge market trend. In fact, the nutrigenomics market is expected to reach $17 billion by the year 2023. That is huge. With nutrigenomics, what you're able to do is you're able to biohack and take control of your biology. Again, nutrigenomics is the research of how nutrients and natural compounds affect our genes. So with nutrigenomics, you're able to optimize your genetic potential. You're actually able to get down to the root cause of health problems. And as I go on tonight, you're going to get a bigger insight and more of an insight about how we are doing that with our nutrigenomic products and with Lifevantage. So next, what I am going to do is show you just a short 2-minute video titled Lifevantage at the Forefront of Nutrigenomics, and it's going to give you a little bit more of an insight about what we're achieving and accomplishing with nutrigenomics.
Take a deep breath. Hold it. Now gently exhale. Ironically, while oxygen is necessary for all human life, it is also the element that is at the root of the aging process. That's because oxidative stress, which is a toxic level of reactive oxygen in your cells, is one of the primary causes of cell damage and the adverse effects of aging. It's almost as if your cells were slowly rusting from the inside. There's no stopping the process, but as with rust, there are ways to slow it down, to inhibit the aging process, and even reverse oxidative stress. It's called nutrigenomics, the science of using nutrition and naturally occurring compounds to affect gene behavior and attack the root causes of aging. Another root cause of aging is the depletion of mitochondria in your cells as you age. Mitochondria that are the powerhouses or engines of your cells. Nutrigenomics delivers a 1-2 punch that creates stronger cells that are better equipped to fight the effects of aging by using the Nrf2 pathway to help the body produce more antioxidants and using the Nrf1 pathway to boost mitochondrial production, which inhibits the aging process and increases the energy level in your cells. Aging is inevitable. The rust comes back. The engine loses some power. But now we don't have to take aging lying down. Lifevantage's study of nutrigenomics fights the root causes of aging to help people look and feel younger, naturally. Lifevantage, at the forefront of nutrigenomics.
Okay, so Lifevantage is a nutraceutical company that is home-based in Salt Lake City, Utah. And we are in the wellness, health and wellness category and nutrigenomics and nutraceutical products. And the various categories that we're in, which is anti-aging, skincare, pet care, smart energy, and weight loss, is a huge consumer market that's over $500 billion a year, and it's growing. So let's start with our first product in our catalog, and that is our flagship product, Protandim Nrf2. Protandim Nrf2 is proven to lower oxidative stress by an average of 40% in 30 days, and it is the only dietary supplement on the market that is clinically and scientifically proven to be able to lower that oxidative stress by that amount in just 30 days. And how it works is that it's a combination of these 5 herbal ingredients that have been around for centuries and combined in a very specific formula and ratio. And what these 5 do is that they activate a pathway in our body called Nrf2. This is probably the most powerful anti-aging pathway in the human body. In fact, researchers at Washington State University in Oregon have stated that this Nrf2 pathway and Nrf2 activation is probably the biggest breakthrough in medicine. It's just huge. So Protandim Nrf2 is a breakthrough in this new category of drugs and supplements called Nrf2 activators. Now, since Protandim came out on the market, and that was in 2003 to 2005 when it was released, there have now been two Nrf2 drugs that are now have come to market. But Protandim is still the only scientifically validated Nrf2 activator supplement on the market, and it's amazing. So what's really exciting is the level of research on Protandim Nrf2. There's, oh my goodness, as you can see on your screen, there's over 200 independent peer-reviewed scientific research articles, and this is really why I'm in this company. It's because of the science. I'm a science-based professional, right? And I wouldn't be here if it were not for the fact that there's just so much science on Protandim Nrf2 and on Lifevantage products. But I want to back up for a minute here, and I want to talk about this particular study that was published conducted and published by the National Institute on Aging. It was funded by the National Institutes on Health. And what NIA has been doing for the last 20 years is they have been choosing specific drugs and supplements, and they have been choosing them and studying them for their benefits in extending lifespan. And of course, they use mice because you can't do these studies in humans. And out of all over the last 20 years, of all the drugs and supplements they studied, Protandim is the only supplement that they have studied that significantly extends lifespan. So Protandim Nrf2 was also found not only to extend the lifespan, it also improved the quality of life. So this little yellow pill, what it does is it not only adds years to your life, but life to your years, right? Love it, yes. Okay, so also, Protandim Nrf2 has had a ton of media coverage over the last few years. NBC, Wall Street Journal, Today Show, ABC News, PBS, Dr. Phil. So there's been a lot in the media out there, and some of you have probably seen those. We also have 7 U.S. patents on the formula. Now, about 3 to 4 years ago, Lifevantage published and brought to market another nutrigenomic product in another category called Nrf1 activation. So what does Protandim Nrf1 do? What it does, it boosts the mitochondria production. The mitochondria are your energy factories in your cell. And as you get older, you lose your mitochondria. Why? Because that oxidative stress and the toxic molecules called free radicals, they destroy those mitochondria. And so you need something to help you get them back, right? The mitochondria are essential for your cells. If you lose all your mitochondria and your energy, your cells will start dying, and then you die. So it's really important. So this is what Protandim Nrf1 will do for you. It will boost your mitochondria, boost your energy factories, and help you get back to the energy level that you were when you were younger. I love that idea. I tell people I am aging backwards with these wonderful products, honestly. They're just fantastic. Lifevantage has a line of weight management products, and our weight management system is called Physique. And our flagship product in our Physique product line of 4 products is our Physique probiotic. And you might say, well, I'm already taking a probiotic. In fact, I was taking a probiotic before I started on our Physique ProBio, but you know what? That probiotic wasn't working for me. And this is why. Because with our Physique ProBio, we have a technology that's built into the pill. It's called patented BioTrack control release technology. And if you look down over in the screen, you look in the right-hand corner, do you see those 2 round circles? And you'll see the one over on the far right, it shows that without BioTrack, only 4% of the healthy bacteria, the probiotic bacteria in that pill, without the BioTrack, only 4% will survive. In other words, your probiotic isn't doing much for you, right? And with the BioTrack, 60% of the probiotic bacteria will survive. And the other thing that's great about this is it's shelf stable. You don't need to refrigerate it, right? So just in the process of transporting a probiotic, just getting it from the manufacturer to your house, you're losing a lot of those healthy gut bacteria just in that process. The other added ingredient in our probiotic, which I just love this, and this is well mutant, it helps to boost your immune system without overstimulating it. So even people with autoimmune diseases can use this ingredient. If you go to wellmune.com, you will see the biotech company there that has conducted $300 million in research studying this ingredient. They have human clinical trials in both children and adults showing that it reduces colds, flus, and infections. And that I love because I haven't had a cold or flu since I've been taking this, and that's 3 years. Great. Lifevantage also was recently brought to market the healthiest fish oil that you can find anywhere. And this is really critically important because when I was working in cardiovascular nutrition, I advised all of my patients, to take a fish oil supplement, but I would give them a list of about 3 or 4 branded fish oil products because so many of the fish oils on the market are oxidized. And when fish oil is oxidized, that increases oxidative stress. What does oxidative stress do? Accelerates aging, right? Accelerates heart disease. You do not want to take an oxidized fish oil. So how do you know if your fish oil is oxidized? Just bite into it, taste it. And if it tastes fishy, and if it tastes bad or it smells bad, it's bad, throw it away. With our Omega Plus product, Omega-3 fish oil, you can eat the capsules. They're tasty, they're so good. And not only that, not only do they have all of the healthy omega-3s, EPA, DHA, there's also your RDA of vitamin D and another category of fatty acids called omega-7s. It's fantastic. You can actually trace the bottle to the boat where the fish were caught and where this fish oil was processed. A really, really great, wholesome fish oil product. Those 4 products make up what we call the Vitality Stack. And I call them the core 4 for foundation of health when it comes to your dietary supplement regimen. And look at all the benefits that you get with those core 4, reducing oxidative stress, boosting your energy. You're getting the healthy microbiome, your healthy gut, immune system, healthy brain, and heart function, all in that particular stack of products. Another product in our catalog is AxioSmart energy drinks. This is nothing unlike, it's unlike anything on the market in that energy drink category. In fact, it's in a category of its own. This is brain food. It helps to improve how your brain performs and functions. It gives you more mental endurance, acuity, concentration. It reduces the mental fatigue and brain fog. Jim calls these drinks our fog buster drinks. I mean, honestly, you just have to try them. They're just amazing, and they're very, very clean, wholesome drinks. No sugar, no artificial sweeteners, flavors, colorings, and really wonderful, clean drink. Lifevantage has a weight management system, as I said before, the physique weight management system. And of course, that's where the ProBio is our foundation product in that system, along with the cleanse, physique cleanse for the healthy gut. And then we have a fat burn product and a protein shake. Now, I remember when Lifevantage said they were coming out with a fat burn product, I was a little bit skeptical because I have seen these products over the years, and I have advised my patients usually to avoid them. But with the physique fat burn, there is no concern about that because the fat burn is a combination of natural plant ingredients from citrus extracts and coffee bean extract, and there's nothing in there that's going to be a stimulant, or it's not a thermogenic product that's going to affect your blood pressure or anything like that. And it's just phenomenal. I'm really impressed with the level of research on the fat burn. And what they have shown is that it significantly helps to reduce your belly fat. You can see right there at the bottom of your screen, where in this one research study with the fat burn, they found a 254% greater reduction in your abdominal obesity versus just those people that were taking the placebo. So placebo, a great product, and all the side effects are really positive. If you want to know more about this product, you'll have to get back to the person who invited you. Our company is first to market with Nrf2 activation in the skincare system. So what our company has done is taken the same powerful Nrf2 activation ingredients that's in the Protandim Nrf2, they've also taken that and put that into a skincare system, and our company's conducted research showing that it reduces the effects of sun damage on the skin, the damage that's done by the sun, and that's caused by oxidative stress. So this is an inside-outside approach with the true science and with the Protandim Nrf2. In other words, you take the little yellow pill, Protandim Nrf2, on the inside. You put the true science on the outside to give you that inside-outside powerful protection, protecting you against oxidative stress, and especially protecting against the assaults of the environment on our skin. We are also first to market in a Nrf2 activator for dogs. It's called Protandim, and Protandim has the same herbal ingredients that you find in human Protandim, and dogs get the similar benefits that humans do. And our company has funded a study, double-blind, placebo-controlled clinical trial with 80 dogs, and showed that the dogs were more energetic. They were more, playful, engaged with their owners. They had better joint health. Dogs have 7 times the oxidative stress as humans, and they age 7 times faster. So you're kind of, I hope through this presentation, that you're getting kind of a concept and an idea just how damaging that oxidative stress is to your body. Again, oxidative stress is the main cause and the main reason why we all age and why we get all those horrible chronic health conditions associated with aging. But we have a solution for you on how you can not only slow down aging for yourself, but you can also slow down aging for your pets and for your dogs. Okay, so that's our complete product catalog. So I want to go and show you a little bit about what the price point would be with our products. And we have a wonderful program for customers, and it's a subscription program where you can get the same wholesale pricing as a distributor on our products. And it's just such a great, awesome benefit for our customers. You can also earn loyalty points and redeem that for products. So just a great program. And we have bundled some products together into what we call stacks. So the Activate Essential stacks and the Vitality stacks, those are bundled together, and you get a price reduction, plus you get free shipping. So I'm going to go back now and take you a little bit back to the beginning and talk a little bit about the company and kind of just like where we started with Lifevantage. In 2005, Dr. Joe McCord, who is the formulator of Protandim, published the first human study on Protandim Nrf2 showing that it reduced oxidative stress by an average of 40% in 30 days. And anybody who's in the world of health and nutrition would question that. Really, how could you lower oxidative stress? How could you literally reduce cellular aging by 40% 30 days? How could you do that? So ABC Primetime conducted an investigation on Protandim Nrf2. So what they did was that they sent their reporter, John Quiones, into Dr. Joe McCord's lab, and they drew his blood. They tested a chemical in his blood called the T-bars, which is a measure of your cellular age. And then John Quiones took the Protandim 1 pill a day for 2 weeks, and he came back. They drew his blood, and his T-bar test had been reduced by 45%. 45%, even better than what the research study showed. 45% in 2 weeks. And as Dr. Joe McCord said, in the primetime video, he says his cellular age is now that of a child. Now, if you want to go watch that ABC Primetime investigative report, you can go to this website. It's biohackingyourbody.com. Biohackingyourbody.com. Go watch that ABC News report, and it's just astounding. I mean, I was so impressed when I saw that. That alone wanted me to get on board and start taking Protandim Nrf2. So that was in 2005, and our company first started out in the retail market, but then switched to direct sales in 2009. So Lifevantage is now publicly traded on the NASDAQ, LFEN, and we really have some great leadership in our company. We have with our corporate leadership over 100 plus years combined experience in network marketing. Our company has just in the last 3 years really expanded globally. It's amazing because when I joined the company in 2011, we were just in US and in Japan, and now we are now in 21 different countries. So, so those of you that are interested in a side gig, you know, if you're interested in part-time income, if you're interested in, you know, finding a plan B, consider looking at Lifevantage, because you not only can build this business locally, you can build it globally, and look at the places you can take this business. Our company has a proven system, a laptop lifestyle. There's lots of opportunity with social sharing. And just recently, our company launched the Lifevantage app. You can run your entire business from your pocket with this cell phone and with the Lifevantage app. In fact, our chief marketing officer said that running their Lifevantage business with this app is just as easy as running an Uber side business. So I'm learning this. Listen, I'm 69 years old and I'm loving this, and I'm learning how to run this app. So if I can do this, anybody can do this, right? We have a great team. Oh my goodness, this is what I love about being in this company, is the fact is that you're in business for yourself, but you're not by yourself. You know, I think I said, and I told you earlier, you know, I really wasn't looking for a business. I can tell you honestly, you know, I was recently widowed. I was running my husband's real estate business. I was working more than full time. I was a middle manager in a hospital. I was also a volunteer and very active in my professional association on the board of dietetics. So I really had a full plate. But I'm so glad that I actually joined Lifevantage when I did. If I hadn't really gotten involved and gotten started, I'd still be stuck in that windowless office, I think, you know. One thing that I found when I first joined, and what made this so simple for me, is the fact that when you join our company is that you get a free replicated website, and you send your customers or your prospective customers, distributors to your website, and they could order products through your website. Even better now, we have this wonderful feature where you actually can enter a shopping cart, and then you can email or text that, you know, to your customer or distributor. And it's just so cool, because all they have to do then is fill in the shipping information, the billing information, and the company takes over and ships it out and takes care of the rest. You know, network marketing is really not something that I was even on my radar screen. I mean, I had a positive viewpoint about network marketing. I knew that it was a great business model, and especially I think for women who are looking to work from home, I knew that was just a wonderful opportunity. And I knew if you could find the right company with the right product line at the right timing, that this could just be such a wonderful opportunity for so many people. So network marketing, it continues to grow exponentially. Just since I've joined, since 2011, it's grown by 30 billion worldwide, and it's just continuing to escalate. Now with Lifevantage, as with all companies, we are going through this business S-curve, and you can see this kind of like purple blue line here on your screen. Do you see that? All companies go through this. This is called the Peter Drucker business S-curve, right? And we, on this particular line, we're about, where are we here? I guess we're back here somewhere. Okay, we're early. But when a company will hit this particular point right here, they'll go into momentum. This is called, the spot here is called branding or critical mass. And once a company hits that and then goes into momentum, that's where there's 80% of the growth. I mean, obviously with business, I don't care what business it is, it's better to get in early rather than later, right? I was what you'd call an innovator, I think, getting in right here at the point, this 2.5%. And actually, anybody here that's listening to me tonight and is that thinking about a side business and you're looking at this, you will also be an innovator or minimum, at least an early adopter with Lifevantage, and you can take advantage of this tremendous momentum and growth that's coming. Believe me, I've been in business a while and I see it coming soon. So you'll want, if you want to get started with us, with our business, there's a couple different options for you as far as distributor pack options. We have something called the Gold Pack at $650 or the Platinum Pack at $1,250. This is the one that I think for anybody who might be serious about sharing this opportunity with people, that you would want to purchase this pack. It's the one pack option that has all of the products. And then you're going to get a couple all access event pass tickets to our next major events. So this is really the best value right here. So how do you make the money? Well, you are actually paid to build a network of consumers and a network of distributors. And over the past 7.5 years, I have built a network of about 25,000 customers and distributors. And I get paid residual income on that network. Residual income is when you do the work once and you get paid over and over again, versus linear income. That's when I was working at the hospital. You know, I would go in and I put in my hours and I get a paycheck. Well, with Lifevantage, most of my income I'm making as an Elite Pro 7, I would say 95% of it is residual income. So, you know, I've built this network and the residual income keeps coming in. Jim and I are going to be going to Alaska for 3 weeks here coming up here on tomorrow. I'm anticipating when I come home that my revenue in my business will have grown, because that's been my experience in the past, is that this business keeps growing even when I'm not here, you know, having to be focused on it every day for 12 hours a day running the business. No, and the income keeps coming in. This document, which you're seeing on the screen right now, this is actual income earned by distributors in 2017. There is a myth in network marketing, and that is that only the people at the top make the money. What I want to point out to you is this third column here, which is the average monthly income by paid rank over here on the left-hand side. Okay, so I want you to look at the Premier Pro 4 through the Pro 6, and you'll see their average monthly incomes are between $1,200 to about $6,000. Now, this can be life-changing income for some people, just to be able to bring in that extra $2,000 a month. This is what I was looking for, actually. I was just thinking if I could earn just an extra couple $1,000s a month in residual income, that I would be able to retire early. Otherwise, I was looking at being stuck in my windowless office until I was into my 70s. So really, this is what Lifevantage can provide. So if you're on this webinar and you love what you're seeing on the product side, you know, science-based nutrigenomic products, breakthrough products, you know, category creating, I mean, unbelievable product lineup. And if you're really kind of looking and thinking that you need some extra income, really think about taking a deeper look and investigate Lifevantage. Because this is the plan I was on. I was on this traditional 40-50 plan, right? And I was really thinking, would I ever be able to retire, you know? But with Lifevantage, I cut that short. You know, I joined Lifevantage, I was 61, and by the time I was 63, I retired early. And now I'm really living life because, as I said, what I started is that now, you know, Jim and I, we live in Sioux Falls in the summertime. We're here about 4 months, and then 8 months for live in Arizona and a beautiful retirement community down there. And we're really kind of living the dream and traveling and just really loving and enjoying life. And we have our health also to really preserve so we can enjoy it too. This quote, I like this quote, and that is, never depend on a single income, make an investment of time and effort to create a second source. And so think about that. Do you have a plan B? You know, what would happen to you today and your family if you weren't able to work, or if your company closed? What would you do? Do you have an option? Dig that well before you are thirsty. And I'm going to be closing with this, and that is a little bit about the generosity of Lifevantage in our company. And we have a legacy program, and I've been attending events now with the company for about 7 years. And every time I go to an event, we're donating money. I mean, like thousands and thousands of dollars to all kinds of charitable causes. So it's a really very loving and generous and giving company as well. And I'm so thrilled and happy to be a part of it, and the fact that I joined this company and that I'm living my dreams and I'm helping a lot of people along the way and helping them live their dreams as well. So with that, I'm going to close, and I want to really thank the guests particularly that have joined tonight. I'm so excited that you came on board tonight. And when you, what you want to do, I guess I advise you is to get back to the person who invited you, because they're going to be asking you 3 questions. And first of all, they're going to ask you, are you looking for better health? And which of the products interested you the most? Which ones do you want to get started taking, right away? Secondly, they'll ask you, could you see yourself sharing this with others? Are you looking for a plan B? Do you need some residual income? So they can show you, and so the distributor invited you can show you the compensation plan, can show you those pack options and how to get started. And you'll get a lot of help and support along the way. Or maybe the question will be, do you need more information? And, I talk pretty fast, and I went through a lot of information in a short time, and I'm sure many of you are going to have questions. So, get back to the person who invited you and get all of your questions answered. And so with that, I'm going to sign off, and I want to thank all of you for joining me tonight. It's just been a pleasure talking to all of you around the country. So God bless and have a great evening. Bye-bye now.
God bless you.